It's a conversation with imagination, a confidence creation, gifted to the nation. Yes, let's get it.
For me, it's really a lifetime thing. If these are coming out, they come out for a real big reason. It's not just Locs for me.
No.
Hey, thank you, Jaja.
Yes! Gave me a lot of patience and calmness.
Zoals Bob het zei, toch? Locs zijn een soort van extensie van je identiteit.
Oh my god, het zit. I got real locks, weet je?
And it's mine!
Ja, echt. Ik had het in zuur dat ik echt dacht, oh my god, het is de lengte wat ik mooi vind. Oh, I love it.
It's so beautiful.
That our hair grows. If you love it, if you
Yeah.
with it, if you nourish it, if you...
Let it be.
Yeah.
Let it be. Let it soak up sun.
Yeah.
Every now and then, wash it and love it. Just love it.
Yes, I give thanks for watching my video and taking your time to find out about mine and other people's Loc journey. I started my Loc journey 2 years ago, and it really took me some time to really make that conscious decision, like, okay, I really want to live this natural life. I am done with all the fake hair. I was already done with chemicals and stuff like that. Wasn't in that anymore, but I still did the braiding. And making this decision for myself, I really noticed so much growth, so much more patience, acceptance, love, trust in whole my natural being. I am more than grateful for having this crown, and I cannot wait to see how tall it can get and all the lessons it's gonna teach me over the years. And because of this celebration, I really wanted to talk to some people that I know or that I got to know about their Loc journey and what it has been to them, the lessons, the reason, the love, the failures. So stay tuned if you want to know and find out who I spoke to and what they have to tell. Much love, and if you're ready for the journey, let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready?
The thing was I actually already loved Locs that much, but I kept on pushing the date back because my mother really didn't like the style on me before. And she came to love it more. So in this the way it is now, she loves it more. So I think it helped me. My mother helped me better. It's not a bad thing because she loved my afro so much. And I was a girl. I had a lot of hairdos. I did hair for people and I braided hair. So she couldn't really adjust to the idea that I would have Locs.
Prachtige Locs.
Hij was echt lang, hij was echt tot op het beeld. Het was zwaar, vooral met wassen.
Snap ik hoor.
Het was heel zwaar.
En hoe lang geleden bent u begonnen met uw Locs? Want u zegt je hebt het twee keer al geknipt.
Ja, dan moet ik begonnen, was het zo correct.
Echt?
Juliano was 1 of 2 jaar oud en Juliano is nu 20 jaar.
Ik had curly, hè. Ik had curly, toen heb ik mijn haar gewassen met bier, want ik wou dreads erop zetten.
Ja.
Wassen met bier.
Echt?
Zodat het een beetje poeser wordt, dread weggeknipt. Ik had dus curly tot hier.
Alles weggeknipt. Maar wat maakte dat u zoiets had van, nou die curly moet weg, ik wil nu Locs?
Gewoon naturel.
Naturel.
Weg van die
Chemische dingen, ja. Heel goed.
Ja, je bent toch mooi hoe je geboren bent met je natuurlijke, hè?
Sowieso.
Ja.
Well, hello mister.
Hello,
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, really fine.
Give thanks.
Yeah, how are you?
I am good because my Loc anniversary is coming up, almost 2 years. So This is one of the reasons why I want to ask different people in my environment who also have locks. I want to find out, what was the reason you started your lock journey?
The reason, I really didn't have a reason, to be honest. It went a little bit organic. Actually, I didn't have no plan what to do with my hair, and it just started folding into each other. And I think from there on, eventually I had this in-between stage that was like, okay, I still don't know what to do with my hair.
Yeah.
And I was like, should I cut it or should I leave it? And eventually I had this like free-form kind of thing on my head. I was like, okay, then let's go.
Let's go.
And it was the most vulnerable time of my life. I think that also teach me to just also not put too much pressure on. It has to be looking wonderful or great or any
Just
type
accept
of
it
way.
for what it is.
Yeah, that was kind of like what kind of feeling I had. How I jumped into that journey.
Wow.
I am a twin. And my sister and I, we always wanted to have locks, and we always said when we like turn 50, we want to have gray locks.
Aye.
But when you get more conscious and you have to you're searching for your own identity, it's very clear we weren't like the rollers and the relaxers. That wasn't for us.
Yeah.
So like we started very soon with our afro.
Very
And
nice.
we played sport, and it was like, okay, what we are going to do. And so my sister started with locks.
Yeah.
And I waited for 5 years, and I was like, I want to do it too. And it was such an enlightenment. It was like, oh my God. The first year was horrible though. Like, it is a journey. The first year I was like, oh my God, I look like a little girl. But I grew into it, and it became my crown. I take care of it with love, the things in it. This is mine.
This is your crown.
My person, my identity. As a black woman.
As a black woman.
When I was a little kid already, my mother just did it for me because she just wanted me to have dreads.
I get that.
When I was 7 years old, I need to cut them all off.
Okay.
So at that point I already had I think around here.
All right, yeah.
So it was already pretty long. But I need to cut it off because of head lice.
Okay.
That was going on, so it was in my hair. I need to cut it off.
You need to cut it off.
I cried because of that, and I wanted them again. So I kind of made a choice, but it also was just I was used to it. I was used to having
Exactly.
dreads. And after that, I just let it grow up till now, actually.
Wow.
So from 7 years old till now, almost 21.
Yeah.
So,
And those are these locks, but you actually, as long as you have been knowing, you have been having locks.
I stopped working for companies and decided to let my hair grow. And the plan was to eventually lock my hair. But I wanted to enjoy the fro first. So,
I get that.
So the journey starts 8 years ago, and after 2 years of having the fro, I decided to switch
Really
to-
lock it.
Yeah.
How did that feel? That switch?
Best hair decision ever.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
It just resonated.
I always said to myself, when I'm about the age of 50, I want to have dreadlocks.
Yeah.
I want to have beautiful, long, gray dreadlocks. And I had relaxed my hair for about a year, and I lost the length of my hair. And I started, I had a cousin, she had locks. She started the journey before me, and I always follow what this cousin does. So I went with her, and she brought me like, you want to go this day, 2 days? I'll bring you right now.
Yes. Them locks. Hoe lang heb jij deze locks al?
Ik heb deze Locs al sinds 2010 of 11 denk ik. Ja, zeker.
Wow. That's quite some time.
Ja, echt wel.
En waarom ben je begonnen met het dragen van locks?
Mijn moeder die vroeg mij, wat wil jij? Toen zag ik altijd Lil Wayne en Keizer en al die jongens en toen dacht ik, ik heb ook een groot hoofd dus.
Is in my home country, Cape Verde. I was already thinking about doing locks, but I wanted to do it around my 25th, 26th birthday. I don't know why, but I was set. I'm gonna do the Big Chop, what's now called Big Chop, but then it didn't really exist.
Uh-huh.
Because I was done with the relaxers, I was done with all those chemicals in my hair.
Yeah, all the
So
fakeness.
In 2002, I just shaved my hair
Mm-hmm.
all the way up. And then I grew an afro.
Uh-huh.
And back then, I'm talking about 2002, 3. You didn't have all the products and all the knowledge, so I was really trying to figure out how to maintain my afro.
Ah, I can imagine.
And it was very hard for me. So then I decided, you know what, it's time for me to lock my hair.
That was the
Something
moment.
that I already said for a long time, and now is the moment. So I
Mhm.
went to Cape Verde because I was like, where can I start my locks looking like
Yeah.
a mess with my hair not totally matured.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I said, yeah, Cape Verde. I mean, I just twisted a lot of sun, sea salt water, and then I just start twisting it.
Yeah, and that's how it locked.
And the rest is history, pretty much.
Let go of that image of I know I wanted to look a certain way, but let's accept what it is right now.
Yeah.
And the more I started accepting it, the more it wasn't a practice of patience anymore. It was just, this is my hair.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just accepting full
Yeah.
yourself
and I think
fully.
my hair never has been this healthy. It was always healthy, but this is, I think it's the most healthiest it's ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you think that also has to do with yourself, like your own peace of mind?
Yeah, because it came with a big change in my life.
Mhm.
Like I said, I stopped working for companies.
Mm-hmm.
Started working on myself, for myself also. And this is a symbol of that also.
Yeah.
People were constantly calling me Rasta, Rasta, but it didn't dawn on me that it was about my locks.
Yeah, yeah.
That my locks were the cause of it. But after all, I was like, okay, that was my locks. Okay. And then when I came back to Rotterdam, people were doing it. Mostly the Rastafarians were doing that. So I was like, okay, I get it now. Because it was just the beginning of me entering in that, natural
lifestyle.
Yeah.
And carrying, being a Rasta. Yeah.
The lock journey teaches me a lot about how to tap in more into myself, or how to let things go that I have hardships with.
Yeah.
Because like the year that I started my locks until now, like in between has been like bumpy rides, but also like comfort zones and getting out of comfort zones.
Yeah.
And but it also teaches me to take more care of myself, to love myself more. And it's funny because the moment I feel the lack of love, that's the moment I also take less care of my hair.
Ah, yes.
And the moment I feel like, okay, listen up, like you really gotta take your time for yourself. So I start really just taking care of my locks and give myself that love. That is necessary as well. And it starts with the little things, even if it's just a little minute, feeling like, okay, how was your locks today? How was it feeling? Where's the nuts? How's the roots?
How are the roots?
Are they crunchy?
Yeah, maybe putting some oil in it again,
Exactly.
moisturize it.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
And patience.
Patience, yes.
I work with a lot of white people.
Just
so
a white environment.
That was what I was looking for. And they, I would let them know that this is what my identity is, this is who I am, and I don't live up to your standards.
Yeah, big up to that.
So, if I look back to my pictures, I see the young black Euredice who was like trying to fit in with the hair and everything. And I came at that age where my hair was this long. I couldn't get it in a knot. I couldn't wrap it anymore. I started to lose the baby hairs in the front. And at that time there weren't a lot of many lactations. So I decided to cut it off.
To cut it. Yeah.
I cried.
I can imagine. How tall were they?
They were like under my ass.
Woo!
So I
That's
went
long.
swimming. When I went swimming, it was tight, it was heavy.
That's for a lot of people the thing, eh? It
Yes.
gets heavy and long.
I guess that's the new phase we're in. What do you do with your hair when it's so long?
Yeah.
How do you guide that? How do you nourish it? How do you own it?
Yeah.
I choose to cut it. I don't regret it, but it has a spiritual
Effect.
effect on it.
Yeah, because I see you still have some locks, but you started a new journey.
I started a new journey because you get the knowledge of your hair, the strongness of your hair, the commitment, the universe with your hair.
Beautiful.
So the same cousin
Yeah.
also cut her hair, started Sister Locs.
Ah, yeah.
And with that said, I looked for the person, I took my time to see what's possible with the hair, and I started again.
It's also beautiful because before you had like a little bit thicker like your sister.
I had the same thickness as my sister.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I have August 1 is my 3-year anniversary.
Oh, wow.
And I am beyond happy about it.
Can I film them? They look so healthy
Yes.
and so black.
Yes.
It's so
the
beautiful.
proof that our hair grows. If you love it, if you
This,
embrace it, if you
yeah,
talk
yeah.
with it, if you nourish it, if you get one with it,
Then it really grows.
it grows.
Yeah.
And it just gave me a lot of patience and calmness because you really have to have patience when
Truly.
when you have your locks, and yeah, it became my identity.
Maar er zit toch een bepaalde kracht in het dragen van uw haar op deze manier. In plaats van met het chemische.
Zonder chemisch heb je meer kracht. Voel je die kracht?
Precies.
Voel je die kracht?
Ja,
Voel je die kracht van het universum naar jouw lichaam toe, hè?
ja.
Die natuur.
Zeker. Wat mooi hoor.
Ik weet niet hoe ik het kan uitleggen, maar zoals ik daarnet ook al zei, mijn locks zijn gewoon net zoals een leeuw met zijn manen, snap je? Dus stel voor je ziet een keer echt een sterke leeuw met die manen en dan opeens je scheert die leeuw die manen weg, dan is het gewoon opeens zo'n kale kat geworden, snap je?
Oh ja.
Zelfs als bij mij, ik denk als ik mijn locks weghaal, dan is dat ook mijn mannelijkheid, mijn alles gaat dan een beetje weg, denk ik.
Je verbindt jezelf wel echt aan je locks.
Ja.
Voelt je echt verbonden daaraan.
Zo.
Ja. I get that.
Was Kotoko and he used some beeswax, so my face was always, I don't know, messy. Let's say messy. And that made me a little bit insecure because everyone said, no, it's a journey, but I was like, no, this stuff on my face needs to go.
Yeah. Because the beeswax had an effect on it.
Yeah, it's not natural, man. It was very harsh on my face.
Yeah.
It gave rash. It gave me rash.
Rash.
So when
yeah.
I made it to Swiss, and these people, they were like very inviting. So it's like when you go to the hairdresser, it's like a day out, you know, food, learning, talking about like knowledge, and getting your hair done.
Your hair done.
So it was like, I don't know, it's a routine.
Yeah.
Like every 3 months. Hair
A
dye.
ritual, yeah. Beautiful.
Washing the day before you go, and like, yeah, it's a thing.
Let go of judgment, because
Of others or yourself?
at first self,
Mm.
and the judgment was because I love to keep my hair fresh, but define fresh.
Exactly.
Of course, clean, but
Yeah.
define fresh.
Mm.
So in the beginning, it peaked. Well, I remember your.
Yeah.
I had the same unicorn lock at the front, and it defied gravity all the time.
Always.
I was wearing bucket hats,
Yeah.
and every time the hat came off, the lock was like an antenna. Yeah.
Living its own life. Like, I want to be going upwards. I'm going to be an antenna.
Yeah.
I was sitting in a chair at he's from Ghana, I guess, and he did my hair with shampoo, and I had this big afro, and I sat there all day, and the flocks came off my face, and when I was done, I looked like a cleaning mob. I was so insecure. So I wrapped my hair like about 3 years.
Oh, really?
Yes, I wrapped my hair about 3 years.
Because you didn't feel good about it.
I was insecure about how the outcome
Was, yeah.
I was younger, I was 23.
23?
I was 23 when I started it. And through the years, you meet people, you come to understand your hair, you come to understand your presence, you come to understand the energy you give off. And this day, this manager of my work asked me, did you tie your hair or wrap your hair because of religion reasons or because of a fashion statement? And I didn't know the answer.
Yeah, because it wasn't really both of them.
It wasn't both of them. So I took it off, and after that, it started to have a life.
Yeah,
you didn't have identity. It started to have it was my aura.
Yes.
The pain.
The pain
is real though.
What kind of pain?
Ja, netjes maken, strak maken. Even 1 of 2 nachten niet goed kunnen slapen en daarna kun je wel weer goed slapen. Niemand mag ze aanraken ondertussen. Tijdens gevechten, als er aan wordt getrokken, dan word ik super zenuwachtig.
Nee, dat weet je.
I can remember after 9 months, I came across somebody. They said, "Oh, you're almost there." I'm like, "Really?" So almost, because there was so many times I was like, "I'm so done with this."
You mean from the twisting into the real being a lock?
In the mature locks, all matured. I mean, I would wake up and it would be all standing up like this, and I was like, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I was like, look, I really looked a mess for like a whole year.
Yeah, it's really a thing.
Matured, and then the length came in with the weight, so
it
started
to lay down.
And that's when I was like, okay, then the next thing I need to bun, I need to make something out of it, you know.
Yeah.
For me, it was basically difficult to change my diet because I was heavy on eating meat. I think I ate meat for 3 lifetimes.
Because you really transitioned into in the Rastafari culture, or what was?
I tried to go into Italism, more Ital lifestyle. I think I would have been a real Rastafarian if I had more Rastas around me and go more into that, but I felt more, it's more me. It was my own journey,
Yeah.
When I'm working, they ask me, can you put your hair in a tail,
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't go everywhere.
In the morning, I shake my head and I'm done. And if I feel like putting some oil or take care of it, it's a self-care day. Me and my hair. But the best thing is in the morning I am done and I just walk out the door and I still feel handsome.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're still looking popping because it's a crown.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
First off, it's a practice of patience. Because we all know most people who decided to lock their hair look at people who already have some hang time.
Time.
Yeah, and that was me as well. I was like, I would love to. I want to see it with. No, I already saw myself with this particular length and how thick they were and how it would feel. And,
you really visualized it.
Yeah, I definitely did. And they actually came out the way I visualized it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like you already saw your future self.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
I just love it.
You just love it.
It's not that much maintenance, so I'm a lazy person, so that part works for me well.
Yeah. I can imagine.
I like the look of it. It's just amazing, and I always get compliments on the street. People tell me they love my hair, so.
I can imagine. I just wanted to ask, how do people respond on you?
Almost always, they love my hair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I noticed that with Locs, you get more respect I think.
That's beautiful.
Because the first few years when I had locks, when I went to New York by myself, and I worked there in Brooklyn. I think it was in Brooklyn. I noticed that a lot of people were constantly, "Hey Rasta, salute, salute," and I wasn't used to that at first, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's my locks."
What I recognize, my mom was really of putting the synthetic hair and doing a relaxer and all of them things because she grew up like that. So it's so good that there are also ladies like you who are like, hey, it's okay, you can also do something else with your hair. Locks is a way for us to grow long, bouncy, flowing hair.
I always say like it's our generation who's breaking the cycles of the traumas that our ancestors and our parents had.
Yeah.
And tell them like, oh, I feel beautiful with what I'm wearing and how I portray myself being a black woman.
Yeah.
Colorism all the way. If you're light, dark, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important for me.
Very important. Thank you for sharing your vision on this.
Blessing, sister.
Yeah, man. Very good energy.
My mother was a time that she didn't believe it was all my hair. She's like, your hair didn't grow to that length. I'm like, with locks it will, Mom.
Let me show you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the beautiful thing. Sometimes we black people think our hair cannot grow that tall, but wow. I've seen some Rasta. Wow, it's
the way
down
to the
there.
ground.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
And it's beautiful.
And well maintained.
Well maintained, it can be so beautiful, most definitely.
So yeah, I love my dreads. I really love my locks.
Your locks, yeah. I'm happy you love it. I love them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so powerful.
You truly get to know your hair. You know what it needs. You know, and it changes over the course of years.
Yeah, that's true.
So in the beginning, it might require a little more
maintenance.
Yeah, maintenance. And yeah, right now it's just keeping it clean. So washing it every couple of weeks, and in the meantime, make sure they are oiled.
Yeah.
Keep your scalp oiled.
Quite funny, but people who have no real how do you call it, know-how about locks and the way they work and everything, usually when they see my locks, they think they're fake or they're braids. From a distance, they look like they're just thin braids, but when they see
Your locks
me,
are amazing.
they're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
These are real. I didn't buy them. They are not faux locks, nothing. It's real. This is me.
Oh, yo, yeah, man. Really nice. The Rastafari community, that's why they were pushed away and they went into the mountains. But I'm grateful that they paved the way for us, that we can just wear it with pride. And yeah, man.
It's really crazy because I remember like having an internship a couple years ago, and there was like this colleague of mine, and he had like really long, strong locks, and he always used beeswax, or like a certain wax to,
hold it together. Yeah.
Because he started like organically and more free form.
Yeah.
So he always laughed at me and said, "Yeah, you have this photo model locks." And I was like, "Why?" Like getting defensive and stuff. And why are you saying that? But then I sort of understood why some people like also the reason people take locks, like because it's beautiful, because they like the glow of it or how it looks. And it's funny because for me it was not that.
No.
But he still saw it as a photo model locks because
because you take care of them in a certain way. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And they are sort of like looking a little bit too picture perfect.
Yeah.
You know?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
That they really need to be sure if they really want to do it, because maybe you have to think about it a week, but some think about it for 2 or 3 years.
do it when you're ready. Otherwise, you will cut it off in a half year. Don't do it. Do it when you're ready. Don't be influenced by what people say around you. It's
Yeah.
your choice. If you want to wear a unit, it's also good.
Yeah.
It's a journey. When the moment is right, you're gonna feel so light.
Ja,
Erachter staan. Gewoon doen.
ja,
Gewoon doen. Ja. Is toch, bij je eigen is toch wel. Is toch iets moois wat je hebt, je eigen haar.
zeker.
Hè? Dus we hebben het gekregen in onze voorouders.
Zeker.
Er zit veel kracht in.
Ja,
Ja.
Start. Not for the world, not because people tell you to or not to, but do it because you want, because you feel that it's for you.
ja,
And as long as you can make up excuses like, yeah, but I don't know if this hairstyle is versatile, like my hair is right now.
it's so versatile.
But you know, I don't want to convince people.
Yeah.
But because I think if you want it, that's the decision. You just decide to.
Ja, ja, ja.
Yeah, just do it.
Mhm.
Just do it. With everything in life, you have like the positive and the negative. So it's all about your character, how to deal with it.
Yeah.
And it's really nice. It's really, really, really nice and powerful to have all this hair.
Yeah.
That's part of you.
Thank you. It truly is. Thanks for being an inspiration. Keep on being an inspiration. And thanks for sharing your story. Yes, so this is the queen who started my love journey. I'm forever grateful that you did this, and
Allah sis.
it's a big sister to me. So if you want to start your love journey and you're looking for somebody who feels safe and who knows the deal and the background story and just is invested in this, go to this lady.
Yes, Locs Shana.
Locs Shana. Bless up.
Bless.